Good morning, everybody. It is currently 4:25 in the morning right now. And if you're new here, my name's Chris. And if you're a subscriber, you're probably like, whoa, this is a weird video. Because I'm just gonna talk to the camera while I work out today. Kind of those Sam Sulek vibes, but just not Sam Sulek because I'm not jacked. And no, this isn't being a lifting channel. It's just with my crazy life of just working 9 hours a day and trying to create content and enjoying vlogs and just sitting down and talking to the camera. I just wanted to make something just raw and enjoyable. Something I would watch. I mean, just bring you along like you're my friend in the gym, and we're just gonna talk about whatever comes to mind. I actually have some things written down, but I'm warming up my shoulders right now because I'm doing an upper body day today. Y'all want to see something crazy? It is currently, I don't know if you guys can see this, -6 degrees outside, which is absolutely crazy. My headphones just died. Absolutely crazy. So let's get this first set dumbbell bench press on its way. We're going with 50s because that's the highest that my apartment gym has. Oh. Alright, let's get into this here. Freaking up we go. Oh. So, one of the things I want to talk about is, if you haven't seen any video on my channel, I've talked about waking up early and going to the gym, especially if you work a job. So I work 7 to 4, and being able to just get my workout in before I go to work feels good. And I've also been kind of lazy. I've been really lazy lately. So I have forced myself to get out of bed, and the only way to force myself to get out of bed is if I told myself I was going to record a video. I also took pre-workout. I never take pre-workout. So I can already feel myself just like, let's go. So, but yeah, I enjoy waking up at 4:30 or 4 today and just getting it done. Because like when you get done with work, do you really want to spend an hour going to the gym and then coming home, making food, and then you have like an hour just to yourself? If you get it done in the morning, start your day off on a win, and you just feel better throughout the day. Yes, you're a little tired. Waking up at 4 sucks. I don't enjoy it. Taking pre-workout helps. But, oh, I didn't start my watch. God. So, let's get into set number 2. Doing 4 sets of 10. I don't know. I've always, the way I split up my workouts too, because as I've gotten older, you don't need to lift a shit ton of weight. Like when I was in college, I think I bench pressed like 315. I think I squatted like once 5 plates on each side. So what is that, 90, 180, 180 times 2, 360. Somewhere above 400 pounds. I squatted that for like a set of 3. And like, you just don't need that. But I do want to be a little bit in shape. I mean, I ran a marathon last October. I've lost all my running. It's been so cold. Like, why? Who the flying hell wants to go and run in -6 degrees? I know I'm supposed to be like David Goggins. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? Not when it's -6 degrees outside. Exercise number 2. We're gonna do some chest flies. Under chest flies to work that under pec. As you can see, I'm no Sam Sulek, I don't know. I lift off of vibes. Also, if you're wondering if it ever gets easier waking up at 4, it doesn't. Every day, it sucks waking up at 4. You just gotta do it, man. You just gotta do it. Using my pocket notebook. If you've seen some other videos, I love these things. Let's get real here for a second. I've been struggling a lot lately with just life. And like, I'm at that weird part of my life where I'm 28, but I feel like I'm 22. And I'm getting into that next part of my life where like, I'm thinking about getting married, thinking about having a family, thinking about my career-wise. I've been at the same job for 5.5 years, which you don't see. I've had only one job out of college, and I've grown with the company, and on the side of all that, I've done YouTube and content creation, and specifically career-wise, I feel like I could be doing so much more. And what I mean so much more is, I just want to work for myself, man. I think as I get older and as I go down more corporate America, you start to figure out that there's good people in corporate America. But at the end of the day, dude, you're just working a job for somebody else. And like, I just want to be able to, it's not even about the money, man. I just want to be able to have freedom of, one, creating something and working on something that I created. 2, the freedom to work whenever I want. Like, when you're working a 9-to-5 job, like obviously there's stuff to do all the time, but there's a lot of downtime where, especially when you're working like a desk job, like if you don't have anything to do, you still have to go into the office and then you still have to just sit there. And I think that's the most frustrating part, is just like I feel like I've wasted so much over the past 5.5 years, I feel like I've wasted so much time because there's a lot to do and then there's not a lot to do. And then you're sitting there in your thoughts and you're listening to podcasts like Modern Wisdom and you're like, I can be doing so much more if I just focus my energy on what I was doing or focus my energy on something I'm more passionate about. And I think that's the one thing that I'm struggling the most with, is finding what I'm passionate about. Because if you look at this channel is a great representation of my life. I was all in last year for like 6 months of last year, all in on running. I had one goal: finish the marathon. So yes, I love camera gear. Yes, I love making things look cinematic. Yes, I love photography. I freaking love photography, which I'll talk about that here in a second. But like, I'm not gonna just create content on that stuff. When my main focus, and when I'm working 9 hours a day, and the only free time I have is to run, when my main focus is running. Oh man, I need a heavier weight than 50 for this. But when my main focus is running, I'm not gonna just not create content on whatever else. Like, I'm gonna create content on what is in my life right now. And now that I'm out of the stage of running, like I still do that, and obviously I still lift weights. But now my main focus right now is film photography. I've fallen in love with film photography. Man, I need to start taking more pre-workout. But like, I'm so into film photography now. I'm so into it. It's all I think about. It's all I spend my cash on. And I've loved photography. Like, I think photography is my first passion and what got me into creating. And as it's evolved, I've kind of fallen out of it, but film photography has reignited that love for me, because I feel like when you're doing film photography, because if you don't know, film, it's the old way to taking photos. When you're taking film photography, and you're taking a photo on film, you have one chance and one opportunity to get that photo. And it feels more like art and creating something meaningful rather than just going and shooting tons of photos on my camera. Because I feel like when I'm shooting tons of photos with just a normal digital camera, your opportunity window just widens. So, of course, when you go out and shoot photos outside, you're gonna get a sick shot, because you're gonna be able to capture it quicker. With film photography, you have to slow down, choose your shots, and be okay with the shot not turning out, or be okay with you not capturing the moment that you thought that you did. But when you do capture something, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And there's just there's a lot more skill to it, and there's a lot more focus to it, and I'm like 120% obsessed with it. And I wish it wasn't so damn cold, because forget working out, I'd be outside walking around, waiting for the sun to come up, shooting photos, or going for a run and bringing my film camera with me and shooting photos on the way. God, I need more weight. This 50 pounds is nothing. Oh, I'm starting to work up a sweat. Whew. So, going back to struggling, it's just like I have so many different things I'm passionate about. And to grow on YouTube and to grow on socials, you really need to narrow down on one thing. And that's hard for me because, as I've just talked about, I have so many different things that I enjoy. My heart's beating crazy fast. So, with content and documenting my life and going all in, like, I would say for the past 4 years of my life, I've done content every single day. And I think the most frustrating part is I haven't found lots of success. And success is relative, right? Like, success to me is just figuring out how to make content into a business, but success for someone else is like reaching 1 million subscribers. I mean, obviously, reaching that goal would be awesome, but it's a lot harder than what it was 10 years ago, and content is so much more saturated, and there's so many good people out there that it's hard to keep going. And I've been like so frustrated that like I wanted to quit, and I haven't. You know, I'm still here, just kicking along. So that's my frustration. Man, it's almost already 5. I have to get going. So, yeah, I don't know. I've been struggling a lot. And, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people will relate to this because it's easy to get caught up in just like looking online and seeing what other people have and comparing your life to theirs and thinking you need to be running your own company because that's a big thing online, or doing hard things all the time. And sometimes the best thing to do is to just relax and figure out exactly what you want to do. I mean, I am 28. I am still young. But I know these are things I need to start thinking about, especially when I'm thinking about the next stage of my life. Because, dude, I can't work in an office for the rest of my life. I need something new. And I think I've been just hiding from myself how much I need to turn photography into a business and still work on my passion projects. Like, I think I'm gonna do something with film photography. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna do something. So, I don't know. I also feel like I provide a different type of value of content than other people. Like, I feel like I try to be real. Sometimes I think I overthink this. I 100% do. I was watching Justin Escalona, or Justin Gamble, and he's also 28, he's my age. And he just lives the complete opposite lifestyle of me, where he's in Vegas, he's in New York, he's in LA, just gambling and partying. And I'm the complete opposite, where I'm in Milwaukee, just going to work and coming home every day and sitting on the couch and enjoying time with my girlfriend. And maybe I just need to get like a little bit more of his life in me and just start doing a little bit more. I think that's really what it is. Like this summer, every day after work, photography, walking around, doing something, going out to eat, living life, documenting. That's what I want to do. And if I'm able to bring you guys along and document that and show more behind the scenes of photography, I 100% will. Oh man, let's get this last set of shoulders in. So, as you guys like to see, I do an upper and lower day. So, all upper body, then I do all lower, then I do another upper, then I do all lower. And I normally begin or end with my lifts with a 1 mile run. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna run 1 mile, even though my headphones are dead. So it's just gonna be raw thoughts take me through that 1 mile. Oh, I might need to up the weight for this. We're actually gonna keep that there. We're gonna keep that there. So, it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm almost done with my workout. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this. I have no idea. I wanted the excuse to make a more raw talking video. And I could vlog, but it's so cold outside, I can't even do anything. I think the vlogs will really pop off when it gets hotter outside. I'll be able to bring my GoPro and this camera and just walk around and shoot photographs, talk to the camera more, show some workouts, show some running downtown, and just make it more aesthetically pleasing than just me driving to work, talking at my desk, going to bed, driving to work, driving home, talking at my desk, going to bed. So, yeah, let me know if you guys are going through something similar. I'm assuming probably a lot of you are probably younger than me, but some of you are probably my age. I'm starting to realize I am getting old because the people that I think are my age are younger, and I'm like, I can't be that old. I'm not that old. I feel old. Ugh. I used to do podcasts. I started a podcast throughout COVID. And every week, I think I got into like close to 90 episodes, close to 100. I did for like 2 years, so I uploaded like every single week close for 2 years. And that was a grueling process because I didn't break 100 subscribers. I think I barely broke 1,000 downloads. And I was just talking to the camera and ranting. And the point of that is I was able to talk to the camera and just rant, and I have a stutter for like an hour. And now I sit down, press record, and I overthink. And I think it's because I've been doing content for so long and I've seen such slow progress that I feel like I've talked about so many things, and I'm like, I start getting in my head, I'm like, no one's gonna care about this, Chris. Just freaking think of something better, do something more. Yes, Chris. Oh, golly, let's get this last set of arms done. Oh my God. That sucked. Oh my freaking gosh. So, last exercise is gonna be some arms here, or some triceps. Probably need to up the weight just a little bit. Yeah, definitely need to up the weight. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. Raw talking. I don't know. There's a part of me that knows that this video is not going to do well. And it makes me think I should record something better. There's also a part of me that feels like someone's going to get something from this and also relate to me. Which is probably why I'm going to upload it. So, again, overthinking. I've learned with content that it's more about the step forward rather than trying to figure out if it's the right step. Continue to walk forward, and as you walk forward, you'll find your path. That's a hard line. Continue to step forward, and eventually with those steps forward, you'll find your own path. Without taking those steps forward, you'll never figure out which way to go. Bro, come on. Tell me that's not a fire line. I just came up with that off the dome. I should just be a philosopher. Gotta remember that line and put it in my notebook. I've almost finished this field notebook. I mean, I've made this thing my own. And just like written all over it. Like little notes. Here, I'll hit you guys with something. The reality of creating is that it will never be perfect. But in the attempt of practicing the act, you find more about yourself than you didn't previously know. Like the first thing I wrote in this notebook. I'm just a philosopher. Dude. That's me, philosophizing everything. I love the idea of art and beauty. All right, And with that, the workout is complete. The video is done. I'm gonna run a mile. Not gonna show that. But I feel like I've been whispering this whole entire time because it's so early in the morning and I'm just waking up. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if I should continue to do these. Like these videos I could do more regularly and just kind of talk about life and make it like a little podcast. And you have something to watch because it's not just me doing a talking head. So if you like these videos and you want to see more of them, leave a like and comment. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.